Hey guys, John from Switchbird here. This is going to be a walkthrough of the power of broadcasting to many customers a video message over plain old SMS and tracking the results. Now, this is honestly the kind of firepower that people are surprised to learn we have in our platform. We do a lot of stuff with two-way messaging, with messaging automation, but these rich message broadcasts have a ton of application and can be really powerful. So, one common application is, let's say a business gets 10, 50, 100 new customers a week and wants to engage those customers after the transaction to write a Google review, right? Common enough. And so you want the message to reach the customer and get their attention, and you want it to motivate them to do what you're asking, right? And so video messaging over SMS is a great medium to make that happen. So how would that work? Well, you can see I'm in Switchbird here under the Content tab, and what I'm looking to do here is just create a simple, reusable, saved message that I can use every week, just broadcast it out to the new crop of customers. I could get fancy with this and build out a drip sequence that would send multiple messages over time and maybe stop if they click on one, but otherwise keep going, keep reminding them. Or I could create a flow here, which would allow us to do some interactive stuff like only ask for the review if certain criteria are met or something like that. I'm going to keep it simple for the purpose of this demo. Now, I could, send a simple text message like, here you go. If the spirit moves you, here's a link to write a review. And that's good, but it would be better if it had, a compelling ask involved. And so I can do that right from here if I want. I could obviously produce a pre-recorded video, but I'm going to just go in and create one right now. I can do this with my webcam or from my mobile device and record the video to drop into the message. So I might say something like, hey, thanks for doing business with Switchbird. We really rely on customers to spread the good word about what we're doing. So if we served you well, I really hope you'll give us a review on Google. And I'm dropping a link in this message. Really would appreciate it. And it would, mean the world to us. Thanks a lot and hope to see you again soon. A little awkward pause at the end. Should rehearse that, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to just ship this so that we can move on with our demo, and we will see how Switchbird handles this, right? So it's going to create a nice thumbnail to capture the attention of the the message recipient, and then drive that attention down to the link below, which you can see it dropped in a link to the video. So here's a special message from John for you. And in fact, we can do one better and really personalize this and say, hey, so this will be something like, hey, John. There. All right, so now we've got our simple, reusable review request video message. Great. So let's save that and go ahead, and so you can get a quick preview of what it looks like on a phone. That's fine. But let's go ahead and see how we would then sort of operationalize sending this out on a repeated schedule, out, like I said, broadcasting it out to a large number of customers. So if we go to our Conversations tab here and move my head out of the way and shrink my head down, we can just create a broadcast right from here. Now, we would need to upload our contacts in advance, usually for that kind of broadcast, and we can quickly come in here and choose a bunch of them to segment. So let's say we'll call this review group 1, right? Something like that. So we'll add those labels to a cohort that we're going to broadcast to this week, and go back to our conversations tab and just start a conversation, make it a broadcast, and send it out to that group, right? So what I say is review, there we go, review group 1. So I can see I've got 3 SMS contacts. I could also have email contacts. And we'll just go ahead and drop in our saved message here, review request. And you can see it pulls our thumbnail in, pulls our messaging in, and is essentially ready to go. I could send it out right now, or I could schedule it for the end of the day or some opportune time when I think my customers might be available to act. By the way, I should point out, I could also come in here and just rather than dealing with labels and all of that, I could just come in here and choose the handful of customers I want to go out to, right? So choose a bunch of specific contacts and set it to go. So I'm going to do that, and I guess, these are fake, so I guess I can get away with sending this to all of them just so that you can see the stats. So there we go. Our broadcast is underway, and there we go. It went out to me, and I guess it didn't go out to the others because they're not opted in. So that's actually good. We're not spamming any bad numbers. And you probably heard that I got the message here on my phone. So let's take a look at what it looks like here. So let's see, you can see, there you go. Terrible demo practice to hold up your phone, but you can see I got it. It looks good, and you'll also notice that the URLs that we have for the video and for the review request or the review link have been shortened, and those are shortened on a per recipient basis so that we can then track clicks. So if I click through to watch this video, you should see, there you go, John clicked to watch the video at 3:45 p.m. And sure enough, here I am looking at the video. Hey, thanks for doing business with Switchbird. We really rely on customers to spread the good word about what we're doing. There you go. You heard that all before. So great. I've been, as a customer, I got the message. I clicked on the video. I'm engaged here with this charismatic company founder, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and leave a review here. And so, of course, we can build a review link from Google that's going to bring us right to Google to complete the whole review process. And here on the Switchbird side, you can see all of this, right? You can see that John Hall went and watched the video and then clicked to write a review. Now this is interesting at the broadcast level, at the individual message level, the individual conversation level. It's interesting when you're doing sequences or flows to kind of see where in the process you get your conversions. But we can look at this very quickly if we go back to our content tab here and look at our broadcasts. We now have a broadcast that shows exactly what happened when we sent that campaign. So naturally, we have 2 undelivered messages, 1 delivered. That's because there were 2 fake contacts in there. And we have 100% click rate, which is great, and no opt-outs. Right, and now if John were to respond to this message, it would add to the response rate. So you start to get a picture of your message delivery as well as your outcomes in terms of engagement. So that, in a nutshell, is what broadcasting video messages over plain old SMS looks like when you're using Switchbird and looking to optimize and make the most of the results. So anyway, I hope this was an interesting look at something that might apply to your business, and by all means, get in touch with us if we can help. Thanks.